I always say that other party, and you'll never hear me mentioning their names ever again. Because I've gotten to a stage where they've become so irrelevant in my own mind, and I want them to be irrelevant in your mind. They have to be irrelevant in everybody else's mind.
Wow.
The more we speak about them, the more we make them relevant. But the more we talk about us and what we want to do, everybody knows their failure. But if we say this is who we are, this is what we represent, and this is what we want to do, we're talking about getting things done. So if we're talking about getting things done, forget about them. The only thing that should be in the minds of and in the hearts of the people, whether you're going to a tavern, whether you're going to a church, whether you're going to a CPF, whether you're going to a business forum, whether you are going to a taxi rank, wherever you're going door to door, whether you're making those calls, the only thing that people should remember at the end of that is the blue machine that is going to bring the difference in Johannesburg.
Wow.
I said to many, and I said to the other regional leaders, and I said to the campaign managers, I'm not asking much of you. All I'm asking you is that you give me a 50+1. That's all that I'm asking of you. Simple, 50+1. Let me tell you, when you get to that 50+1, I'm talking from experience, it's easy to then govern. It's easy to then implement the decisions and to say, I've made a proposal to the people of Johannesburg and now I'm delivering, and you don't have to depend on anybody else who will end up changing what you have to do because they have to please somebody else. We ended up losing a lot of votes in Johannesburg because we had to bend and shift and turn from who we are and what we had promised the people of this city and ended up pleasing somebody else or other people at the expense of who we are. No more. No more.
We have a huge task on our hands. I've been on the campaign trail for a month now, just over a month. And it's not cliche when we say the city of Joburg is broken. I know many of you experienced it in our wards. I've never seen the city in the state that it's in now. The level of decay just in the last two years is incredible. We're at a point now where if we don't do something drastic and do it quickly, we will not have a city to come back to in 5 years' time. So we're at a point where we need our best runners in front. And we need the rest of the team behind them. And we need to push forward to restore Johannesburg to what we know that it can be. I've seen your work on the ground, and I want to thank you for working so hard to make sure we do get that 50+1 that we need to govern, because we will be governing. And I pledge myself to be there as a leader. I pledge myself to have an open door, to hear you, to listen to you, to recognize you, to see your diverse skills, your talents, to mobilize them accordingly so that together we win.